Hello there, my friends. How are you doing? Another session, another day, another Friday. Friday is today, which means today I'm going to Norrköping. It sounds weird in English. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it's Norrköping in Swedish. To watch the Giants live strongman competition. So I am leaving for the train in just a few hours from this very moment. But this workout was doing some squats and was gonna try out banded squats. So I went to the rack so I can set up the bands at the top of the rack, and it was a very weird way of squatting, in my opinion. It felt weird, and also sometimes the bands attach differently on each side because they are swinging back and forth, and when I go down, one of the bands were closer to my hands than the other one, and it was weird. It just made the weight unequally as heavy on both sides, which messed up my form a little bit, and also it was just weird. But I just wanted to try because you never know unless you try, right? But I'm not sure that it was something for me. Also, I don't really like this rack because it's like it's so solid, so that when I walk under the bar to place it on my rear delts for the low bar position, I usually get it too low because when I'm on the normal powerlifting rack, it usually is not so solid, so I can't get it so low on my back, so it ends up in a very good position anyway. But in this rack, I just walk under the bar and stretch my arms back, and it gets a little too far back, so that also messes up a little bit. But I went up to this 180 kilo squat right here with the bands. I'm not sure how much the band does, but it just ended up being a very weird squat, and this was a very awkward squat. It just didn't feel like it was equally as much weight on both sides, if that makes any sense. So skip those band squats. I wanted to do something good with my workout at least, so I did some pause squats afterwards. Went down to 120 kilos again to work up a little bit and do it in a paused way. So 140 kilos. The goal was to do as many reps as possible with 150 kilos and see how that went. So 140 kilos went pretty smooth, and then 150 kilos. Actually, 150 kilos now felt much easier than when I did like the 140 and 160 kilos with the bands on, just even to have it on my back. But I did my best here. I actually did 4 reps, and I tried to maintain form as much as possible because I always do that. I don't want to mess up my form. I don't want to good morning too much or fold over. So that went pretty solid. Satisfied with that. So over to the bench press, and it was a lot of bench pressing on this day. So just start with the bar, start with 60 kilos and then 100 kilos right here, I think for 2 sets or whatever, and then went up to 120 kilos, and it felt very heavy to hold in the hands on this day, so I decided to go with the slingshot later on and go a little heavier to get used to little heavier weights, because even 120 kilos felt very heavy to hold, even though it should not feel very heavy to hold because it's only 120 kilos. I can do that for over 10 reps, so it shouldn't feel so heavy in my opinion, and that was 140 kilos, which I was not satisfied with, so I will get back to that later. And then went with the slingshot. I was trying out the red slingshot, and was gonna go up to a past max with the red slingshot to see really what's the difference between the yellow one that I have and this red one that belongs to the gym, and someone left it at the gym. So I just want to try it out. Here I tried a large one, and that was very small. It took like an entire workout to get that shit on. And this is the extra large one, which is the same size that I have on my yellow slingshot, the full bore one. So 170 kilos went very well, so went for 182.5. My PR is 180, and it got a little wrong there and went slower on one side, but it got up. So I wouldn't really say there's any difference between the two slingshots. The difference really is that the yellow one is angled at the holes of the arm, so it fits the arm better. So it's a little easier to get on. And I got that one because I wasn't sure of the sizing, so I figured if I get this one, it's probably a bigger chance that it would fit. And then I went back down again to 120 kilos and did some past work because I wanted to work up to 140 kilos again, because I was not satisfied with the speed on the 140 kilo lift that I did before I threw on the slingshot. So I really wanted to do that again until I was satisfied with the speed. And I tried it a few times, did it for a few sets until I was actually happy with it. So that was a little too slow, and then I did it once again because I didn't want to leave the gym without pressing 140 kilos like 140 kilos should be pressed, in my opinion. So that I was satisfied with, and I will show you a comparison between the first set that I did, which is the small one with the 3 blue plates, 140 kilos. So little slow motion action there, was about twice as fast the last time, so very happy with that. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see you guys in the next video, which probably will be a Giants Live vlog kind of thing.